Yo, what it is, peoples? It's the Primo Suprimo podcast with myself, Chris Menendez, and your co-host, Mr. Jeffrey Long.
What it is, what it ain't.
It's been a little minute. Well, not been a little minute. What, it's been like 2-3 weeks since we
been on? Around there.
And fuck, yet again, another gargantuan, turn of events have happened.
Yeah.
Remember the gap between us, talking shit about Corona and then Corona exploding into this thing? And then we went from Mr. Arbery, remember getting shot and killed by those two rednecks?
Right.
To Mr. George Floyd being killed.
And Breonna
Taylor being killed. And holy shit.
Yeah, like Ahmaud, people talked about it. And this was actually months after it happened. The video didn't come out till like 3 months after the murder happened. And yes, that was a cold-blooded murder. And yeah, this George Floyd thing, I'm glad it really caught steam. I'm glad that people exercised their First Amendment rights. And they brought change. They brought justice for George Floyd. They're incriminating the prisoners. I mean, the fucking police officers. And yeah, those people are straight up. I'm not religious, but yo, that guy is the devil. Like, that guy who fucking need this guy.
Yeah, man.
Is the fucking devil. Like,
yeah, he killed somebody beforehand. They had gotten a bunch of complaints about him. And it's just like, dude, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like I had said before, what more can black people do in this country, bro?
They can't kneel.
Yeah, they can't kneel. There's an issue with kneeling because for some reason it disrespects the flag.
Athletes can't talk about it.
Yeah, athletes can't
They gotta shut up and dribble.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. And it's horrible. It's horrible. So, I was out there. Me and Jeff were out there on Saturday out here in Miami. I attended a little one there on 87th in front of the Trump National with a small group of protesters. And then we went on to I picked up Jeff and we went to the FIU one. And that was amazing. Because for real, like, those kids out there are going to, like, really change a lot of shit, And I hope that through more people connecting like that, like, there's more, I hope more change comes from that, man. Because there's been many times in the past, I'm sure a lot of those, those black kids that I saw out there, their grandparents or their great-grandparents, their great-grandparents went through some shit. At least once or twice with police, and I'm sure their parents. So it's, it's a generational thing, and it sucks. It really does suck. And yeah, man, it's pretty cool to have walked with those kids and chanted with those kids, and shared moments with them. You know what I mean? So it was pretty dope.
Yeah, like, it was just a crazy experience just to. After being locked in the house, in the quarantine, to go out in a crowd of people, it's kind of dangerous. There's kind of that, you're
Corona,
kind of a little touchy
Corona
there.
hasn't gone away, people.
Yeah, you're there, but you're still kind of like touchy on it. Some people wearing masks, some people are not. Some people take them off. And yeah, it was risky, but honestly, it's a risk. I owe it. Like, I don't know. I believe in this, and no other time can I really express my First Amendment rights.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just like express yourself with raw energy. That's kind of how, like, protesting is.
Exactly, because, man, I'll tell you like this, I was fucking exhausted after that.
That shit was...
My voice is still kind of recovering from that.
Yeah, his voice went out, yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Chanting stuff like, we don't see no riot here. Why are you wearing riot gear? Because they showed up with the counterterrorism.
Yeah, because some lady in a Mercedes-Benz, some older lady, like, this is like somebody's grandmother, almost hit somebody in her little Benz And when the guy turns around, she acts like, yo, why the fuck are you in the way? While we were there with police. Like, the police were the ones, like...
It was sanctioned by them.
Yeah, it was sanctioned by them. You know, so what happened was people surrounded the car peacefully and didn't let her move. You know, and just were like...
They let everybody else go.
Yeah, they let everyone else go. You know, they made room in the other lanes on 107th to go except hers. And yeah, she got pissed off, and apparently, you know, after she left, like 5 minutes after she left, that, you know, the crowd let her leave. That's when the counter-terrorist unit showed up. Like, that's what it said on their you know, on the front of their bulletproof vests. Yeah, that's, you know, that's how we were dealt with after, you know, allowing this lady to leave after she hits almost, you know, hit one of the kids that was out there, because that's what was pretty much out there.
Yeah,
like a bunch of, you know, 18, 19, 20, you know, kids in their 20s, and yeah, man, it was something great, you know, really good to see. And right there at the end, some old Cuban people, I think it was, showed up and called us communists because we were practicing our rights.
Yeah, yo. A guy came up with a MAGA hat at the end. Obviously, just to troll. We had a guy like complaining about a water pump. Oh, the water pump ain't working. We called the cops and they're not doing a damn thing about it. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. A water pump. They don't come. They don't care. Okay, yeah, they don't care about Black Lives, motherfucker. Black Lives Matter. That's
no, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about black people.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they gonna give a shit about a private community's administration?
Yeah.
Fucking with the water pump. Like, give me a break. Get out of here with that shit, man. Like, we looked at him like, word? No, man, we don't give a shit about that. We just kept going. But yeah, there at the end, it was that. The guy with the water pump was when we were walking towards Fontainebleau.
Yeah, we're supposed to go to the police station, but they blocked that.
Yeah, they blocked it out and whatnot. I'm sure because they thought there was gonna be violence and all that other shit. But yeah. But other than that, it was a pretty peaceful protest.
No riots.
Yeah, no riots. You know, like how it's all portrayed in the media. Honestly, and what's crazy is it's like it's on both sides. It isn't liberals only showing it. It is only conservatives showing. No, it's everybody just showing looters and fires.
Yeah,
and all that shit.
Yeah, dude. And like, I wasn't paid to protest. Like, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, they're paying people to."
Yeah, that's another motherfucking thing too. None of those kids were out there to fucking. None of them were there to get paid. None of them were there getting paid. I wasn't. Shit.
Like, the only people probably there getting paid are undercover cops.
Yeah, undercover cops
protesting.
The fucking the cops that are actually working that. The fucking the who else? The news reporters that are there. Mm-hmm. Those are the only people that are there getting paid. I didn't walk. What was it, like 6 miles practically? Or what it felt like.
Yeah. We
went from FIU to Fontainebleau Boulevard, made the left, walked down, I don't know how far, and then walked back down to Flagler, and then walked back to FIU. But yeah, man, it was very, very heartwarming to see that. And like so many different types of like races, like of kids out there, just, you know, black, white. I saw some Asian kids. I saw, you know, Hispanic kids out there. I heard kids who could barely like chant because they were like with heavy like Hispanic accents. Yeah. And that was dope as shit. There was gay kids out there. There was trans kids out there.
Queer kids.
Yeah, man, it was dope. It was dope. It was a dope scene to experience. And you know, it's good to see that, you know, that part of America still exists. But onto some lighter news. These next gen consoles, Jeff. What you thinking, man?
Oh, I gotta see, man. I want to see how the games look, bro.
Thursday.
Is it better than the PC? That's what I want to see.
Man, come on, bro.
Well, my PC.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
You spent how much on yours?
900.
900.
Yeah. And it can run like, it can't run Resident Evil 2 in 4K 60 at 100% image quality. Only at 60.
Can the PS4 do that and the Xbox? Well, I'm sure the Xbox Series X can do it. No.
The Series X probably can. I gotta see that shit.
And it's Resident Evil. Which one?
The 2, the remake.
Oh, I have it on the PS4 upstairs on the PlayStation Pro.
Mm-hmm.
I think it runs it pretty well. I don't know. I've never had any like.
No, I'm talking 4K 60.
Yeah, the PS4 Pro is like fake 4K.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if the Xbox is real 4K. Maybe more times, but there's still a lot of times where it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure frame rates drop and shit.
Yeah, bro.
And like the shit has to buffer at some point.
Yeah.
Pop it. Well, shit. Watching fucking Armando play the Star Wars game.
Oh, that game is amazing.
Yeah, but watching him play that shit, like it would skip, like in scenes, it'd skip.
Is it 30 frames or 60?
I have no idea. I would have to look that up to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't play that on Xbox.
Oh yeah, 'cause I forgot.
Yeah.
You're part of the master computer race over here.
Nah. I still like Xbox and PlayStation.
No, yeah, you don't talk shit. I know. What was it? What was the name of that shit? What was the name of the game? Star Wars. What was it again? Goddamn. Not right. Holy shit. I wish we were on a live.
Jedi Fallen Order. Of course. How could I fucking forget, bro? That was my game of the year. Like.
Yeah, exactly. I told Armando that shit. He was like, "Wow, interesting." He was like, yeah, I can understand why though. It's fucking amazing."
Nah, that game is great, bro.
It's super cheap right now in the PlayStation store.
Yeah, I get it, man.
It's $30. I'll see.
It's worth it.
I'll check it out. You know, I'll definitely check it out some point. Unless it comes out on the Game Pass.
True.
And man, here's the thing with that Game Pass.
What's up?
It's good for when you want a game that you want to play.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I don't give a fuck. I'm dropping so much money between Xbox Live and the Game Pass that it's like, fuck.
Yeah. Like that, it's good if you don't buy games.
Yeah.
Because like, if you buy games, you already have Red Dead 2.
Exactly.
But say, oh, Red Dead 2 is on the Game Pass. It's a big deal if you don't buy games like that. Like
exactly. I've had Red Dead 2 since it came out.
Like they have a lot of good games that I have.
Exactly.
If you buy all the good games, they'll come out on Game Pass.
Yeah, they'll eventually come out on Game Pass, but it's like fuck.
Like
that.
that's good if you just bought an Xbox. You're like, oh shit, I get Game Pass for like the first 2 months, and you play all the shit that you missed out on, like right out the box. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, look, like right now, Game Pass is amazing.
It's good for newcomers.
Yeah, like if you're jumping onto like an Xbox One right now and you don't have any games, don't even fucking worry. Just get the Xbox Game Pass.
You get all the exclusives there.
Exactly.
You try those.
All the exclusives. You get NBA 2K20.
Red Dead 2, the Yakuza series, Kingdom Hearts 3 is on there. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm laughing because Jeffrey is doing something over here. And I wonder if the background is being picked up. Oh my god.
No.
Hilarious. No, but yeah. If you're gonna get Xbox Game Pass, there'll be and you're just getting an Xbox, that's dope. Like it's great for that. But yeah. You heard Ed Boon said that what people are overlooking the most thing is what the companies themselves are talking about, which is the load times. How I think hold on. Excuse me. with Spider-Man, they showed Spider-Man how quick that loads up,
Yeah.
and it's like, what the fuck? So yeah, he mentioned that shit. So I really want to see exactly what they mean by that. You know, because when I get that PS5, I'll most likely have the PS4 right next to it.
Well,
And
you
I-
even need it.
No, but I mean, I'll compare certain things.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know?
But I know that it's gonna have backwards compatibility, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
One thing that I wish that's like one of the only things the PS4 kind of lacks.
Don't even talk to me about Sony letting me down with the PS4's backwards compatibility. The last great system to have that was a PS3, and even that was taken out.
Yeah, that's the wackest part, bro.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So you been playing anything lately?
I beat Silent Hill 2. You should play it. It's a great game.
Who?
But
for what
apparently
reason?
you should not play the HD version because they remastered like an unfinished version of the game apparently.
Wow.
Like they didn't have the final code or some crap like that. And like a lot of the fog effects that make the game spooky are gone, and yeah, the cutscenes look like shit. They fucked the game up. It's one of the worst remasters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you either got to play it on PS2 or Xbox or emulate it on your PC, which that's what I did. And yeah, that the story is like one that really crawls under your skin for a little.
Really? Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
like you know what happens all throughout the game. It's obvious, but just like I don't know, just how it's told, and just how he faces it. There's multiple endings. But yeah, Silent Hill 2, fucking great game. That's one of like the best like early PS2 games, like that, Metal Gear Solid 2. Konami dropped those two in like the same year.
Really?
Yeah, 2001 they were just killing it on the PS2, bro.
No, yeah, bro, it's that console, that fucking PS2, man. There's a reason why that thing went. It went for so long
Yeah.
as a console, and then, like, its popularity.
Yeah.
Like, everybody had that thing. Everybody.
You had to eventually get it.
Yeah.
Because like a game that you want would just only come out there.
Exactly. But, I have no idea.
Like the Onimusha. I think Silent Hill 3 and 4 never came to the Xbox. Only 2. Metal Gear Solid 3 never came to the Xbox. None of those shits came to the GameCube.
Wait, which one? Say that again?
Metal Gear Solid 3 did not come to the Xbox. Silent Hill 3 and 4 I don't think came to the Xbox. Maybe 4, I'm not sure.
To the original Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. I don't think so because they started coming through.
Xbox original, like, never got a Resident Evil 4.
That's true. And it was a lot more powerful than the fucking...
But that was on the GameCube as well.
Yeah, exactly. But wasn't the Xbox like more powerful than the GameCube?
It was.
So it's just... I'm excited for next week.
What's next week again?
Fucking The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, yeah. You gonna get it?
Yeah.
Digital?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I got the original physical and then I got it digital.
Uh,
I'm gonna just get this one digital.
yeah,
I got Red Dead Redemption 1 physical.
Yeah.
And then
Me
I just
too.
got part 2. Because, dog, it just reaches a point where, at least for me, I can't have so much shit in my room.
Yeah, I ran out of space, man.
I don't know how some of these people fucking do that. Like, how can you have so much shit and
It's
I
hard,
feel like
man.
it's all, like,
Yeah.
coming down on you? Ugh.
Yeah, almost.
If
Like
I
those.
if I had a house, like my own, thing, like a big enough house, I'd make it like an art gallery practically. And I had the money, like if I won the lottery, I'd build me a house, and like there'd be parts of it that just like look like an art gallery. Except that the art would probably be like cells from movies.
That'd
From,
be really funny.
or have like original drawings from like Dr. Seuss. You know, there's a gallery at the beach that sells like original Dr. Seuss art, and
How much?
oh, expensive. Like frames for like $600-700. Like the bigger things that he did, fucking thousands. But it's there, you know. But that's the type of art that I would get. I wouldn't get like Picasso's and shit like that. Like I know about that stuff, but like
I
I'm not
just
into
get shit that I like.
exactly. And at that money, at that point, if you would win the lotto, you have fuck you money. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anywho's the last. Hey, and you said that what I sent you looked like a mock-up.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Well, what I'm talking about is the somebody on like Twitter. They, according to what they sent or they posted, was one person like fucking with the UI of the PS5. But then it's true what Jeff said that it does look like a mock, because when it zooms out, it's like a living room, and then it zooms back in.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. Is that
To produce.
or maybe you know what that could have been? Maybe that's what's going to be shown on what, the 11th, on Thursday?
We will see.
If it's that, I'll be like
see.
shit, because what I really like, and I wish we had cameras here, is that the how when when the screen is all black, you see the controller pulsating, like the outline of the controller is pulsating. That's pretty fucking dope. I really like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get a new TV too.
You do?
Yeah.
Damn, why?
Because, man, have you seen Armando's?
Yeah.
Like, those new TVs are ridiculous. Mine's 4K and it's curved, but it's like one of the, like, it's a curved one from like 2013, 14.
It doesn't have HDR, right?
I don't think so. What bro say? Z-Man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, bro.
That is awesome.
That's hilarious.
It's you can say it's a Dragon Ball Z variant of
Days of Future Past.
Of Days of Future Past.
Chris's favorite story.
Yeah. I honestly that the fucking movie to me was way better.
That movie was great.
Especially the road cut.
And I was really excited for Apocalypse.
Yes, I was super excited for that fucking atrocious movie.
That movie was horrible.
And then after seeing the first trailer, I was like, nope. I always got very picky with Apocalypse, and I can't have an Apocalypse that looks like that. Apocalypse needs to be like a large, intimidating, Thanos-like, appearance-wise.
Yeah.
Being, not...
I like Oscar Isaac, but...
Yeah, not fucking Oscar Isaac.
In makeup.
In makeup.
I commend you for practical effects, but no.
Yeah, not this time.
No.
You can't do it.
You gotta do it right.
Exactly. Like, did you not watch Endgame?
Put him in a suit, bro.
Yeah, put him in a suit. Fucking, I don't...
Lifts, a suit.
Yeah, I don't know. Put him on fucking stilts.
Yeah.
Green covered stilts.
With shoulder pads.
With shoulder pads. All right?
Phil Jackson shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. Phil Jackson fucking shoulders. So, yeah. Fucking, yeah, man. Jeff has been catching up with The Last Dance, which was amazing. And we got to the episode where they talk about Phil Jackson. And before watching that, I always knew that there was something up with that dude. Because I'd seen him once in a polo. And it's like, yo, why the fuck are your shoulders look so weird? And then when I saw him when he played in college, that shit looked crazy. Fucking Phil Jackson has the craziest shoulders. Like, it looks like he's just like a metal bar, and then 2 lug nuts for shoulders.
Yeah.
And then 2 just straight arms straight down. Like, how the fuck do you have that? Like, why are your shoulders so wide like that? That's weird.
Yeah, and the bones just protrude out, man. Like they just shoot out of the. Like, ah,
he fucking looked like Marrow from Marvel.
yo.
That's the name of that fucking character, right?
Yeah. The bone chick.
Yeah, man. But yeah, bro, that shit is horrible. But you like it though, right? That shit's
No, The Last Dance is really, really good. Like, I wasn't really a ball fan, so it's really cool to see like Jordan's legacy through like the team's perspective. So like you see what he was thinking, and what the team was thinking, and yeah, it was just real.
Yeah, exactly. That's what everybody was expecting from it. Even though I, being like in the wise words of LeBron James, I am a basketball historian. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and be a basketball historian, but I do love basketball deeply. Like, it is a part of my soul. You know what I mean? So I knew a lot of what they were gonna talk about from the get. But I wasn't I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. From what they were starting with, like the first episode, I wasn't impressed by it. I was impressed by the Scottie Pippen one, and then it was cool to see the Dennis Rodman one and the Phil Jackson one, and then it got really good. But whatever they talked about with Michael Jordan, I already knew. Like, I already knew he was an asshole teammate. I already knew that he gambled. I knew about his father's death. Like, if you don't follow basketball, or you're not into it like that, you're not gonna know this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna be like a passerby or a fan.
Mm-hmm.
But it's until you get into the real nitty gritty of these things, and you see this, and you see it, or you read about it, is that
Yeah.
you get into the know somewhat of at least NBA history, because that doesn't go into the plays and stuff like that. Like, they touched upon Phil Jackson introducing the triangle offense to the Chicago Bulls, and Michael fucking hating it because he's like, man, why the fuck am I gonna put the last shot in Bill Cartwright's hands? That's not good basketball. And you know what? I fucking agree, because when you have Michael Jordan, Bill Cartwright shouldn't have the last shot in the game.
Yeah.
Especially in those days. So, no. But, the guy ended up maturing, and they won championships, and it's Michael fucking Jordan. You know what I mean?
I really like how it goes like back and forth with time. It's not in chronological order.
Oh yeah.
So it starts with a lot of his successes, like, oh, he's great, but then it goes to like, yeah, there's an era where he was he was seen as a great player but not a great teammate.
Yeah.
And that he couldn't win a championship. And that's like, you never really hear about that era. At least like for the casual listeners, like fan.
Yeah, exactly.
It's never really brought up. You only hear about the three-peats.
Exactly. But what's crazy is that Michael Jordan, I think Kevin Hart said it in Joe Rogan the last time he made an appearance on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Is that Joe Rogan should watch it because, it shows a guy that wants to win so fucking badly that it drives him practically insane. And as a person who played basketball and had hoop dreams, like, I never got that because I couldn't get through the bullshit. You know what I mean? I couldn't get through, like, family life. I couldn't get through school life. And, you know what I mean? So, those were distractions and shit like that. And those types of people, they don't let that get to them. That's the craziest thing in the world, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I admired Kobe Bryant so much going into the end of his career than I ever did in the beginning, because, I saw him like everyone else. Oh, he's cocky and all this and that. But it wasn't until the whole, rape thing that went down that I saw, and I could see that was one person that, if there was anybody that I believe that he didn't really rape somebody, it was that. It was Kobe Bryant. And at the end of the day, I guess, the case got thrown out or whatever, but that's when I really became a fan of his, because I was like, shit, you know, he's really going through it, and I'm cheering for him to get through this.
Yeah.
And from there, I became a fan of his. And man, he was a great player. But until going to the end of his career, is where I really admired him as a fucking athlete. Like, and not by athletic ways, because shit, there's people that are super duper athletic.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be able to dunk. I don't know if I can even do it now. You know what I mean? And I'm 5'9", and people have said that I'm really athletic. But to have that type of knowledge and that type of extreme, like, focus, it's
and
almost
athleticism.
Yeah, added to that shit is just crazy. It's a whole different type of human being.
Yeah, those guys are really machines, yo. Like they're machines, straight up.
Yeah, man. Like, those people, especially like Michael Jordan. Like, he turned you'll see in The Last Dance. Like, he turns everything into a competition. Like, everything. Like, let's say we're doing this podcast. I'm gonna try and go 3 hours. I bet you can't go 3 hours on this podcast. Oh yeah. Let's go 6. Okay. If we can't go 6, you owe me $600. Okay, cool. If you can't go 6, then you owe me $600. All right, perfect.
So he's really just a fucking player. Like, he's always playing a game.
Yeah, like, the fucking guy is always trying to find some shit to win at. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Calm the fuck down.
You're the best around.
Freedom. But nah, yo, it's so crazy to see that.
Yeah, bro.
And honestly, I admire that. Like at least that type of
man,
psychopathic, focus.
Yeah,
because that's what that is, and it's scary.
Like, you can't just have fun around those people.
Well, no, because like they're fun, but like how they said, like a lot of players will say about Michael Jordan and even Kobe, is that they're cool people off the floor. They were great to talk to,
but on the court,
fucking court, like, forget about it. Those people were going for your throat the entire game. Yeah. And the way that, like I said, I read Kobe's book, and that shit is scary. Like, that's like fucking Phil Jackson said, it's a simple game to learn, but a very hard game to master. And that is a mind that mastered the game of basketball. And that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. More people had minds like that. Like, you can put that dude's way of living into anything, and they will be successful in that thing. And that's fucking nuts. But yeah, other than what's coming on the PS5 news on Thursday, those Nike Space Hippies are coming out. I'm super hyped up, bro.
How much are they?
Well, they come in different price ranges. I was looking at that today. The number 3s, which is the ones that I want, which are like the high tops, they're $180, and then the rest of them are about like $130. So yeah,
not too bad.
Not too bad at all. And there's a 5th one that's black and green. Yeah,
I gotta see that one.
Yeah, man, I saw it today and I was like, holy shit. Oh, they on the sneakers app. Check it out on the sneakers app.
I need to create a login.
Oh, you didn't do that shit?
Nah.
Oh, you're crazy, dog.
Not yet.
Look, check it out. Let me show you then. It's super, super dope. Look, read it. This shit takes too long. I don't know why. Look, see? Hey. Look at that shit. Yeah. But still, it's different. It's the soul. Like, the soul is what is crazy about it. I wonder if they're comfortable or not.
Yeah, dude. Like, so that's all like rubber, like recycled rubber, basically?
No, that's not rubber. That's foam.
Okay.
That's all foam. Yeah, the shoes that we're talking about are Nike's project of creating these shoes that literally, when you tap on the picture, says, "This is trash." And the shoes, like let's take the Space Hippie #1 because that's what it is. The shoe is made of at least 50% recycled material by weight. Everything on these shoes are pretty much scraps of every other shoe that they made. So Nike said, let's put this shit together and do it. And even the box itself, it's a single single shoe box. Right. It's made out of like material that was like already had stuff printed on it, and it's like plant-based ink. That's pretty dope, man. But yeah, it's one of the lowest carbon, shoes that they had that that they're releasing. But I think this one, the #2, it is, I think the least is this one. Yeah, let me see here. No, yeah, it's the same thing. But it's so crazy because the up close pictures you can see where the foam, like it's broken here, like it has little holes and shit. And man, it's so, these shoes are so ugly that they're beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of want them, but I kind of don't. I'm still like kind of iffy on them.
You have to be able to know how to rock these.
Exactly.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing with you, Jeff. You're tall. You can buy a pair of pants, and they'll look great on you if you know what you're doing. I suggest getting a pair of not jeans, or just like pants, like just like cotton pants.
Yeah.
Not jeans. And rock them with that. With you have that checker shirt, right? Like a plaid shirt.
I do.
Bam! There you go with a white T-shirt under it. Hey, there you go, bro. I just dressed you.
Nice, bro.
This is gonna be like ear raping every time we do it. Oh man, this show is like, excuse me. But anywho,
yeah.
Whew, those space hippie shoes. Yeah, man, that is a really cool project. That's why I always like get behind Nike shit, man. I always get all the way behind their stuff because stuff like that, And now they had that shoe, that 4D printed shoe or whatever the fuck it is. They had that too for runners.
That out?
No, yeah, but that came out a while back.
And is it like mass produced or was it like a small collection?
I think it was just one shoe, but it was just completely like, made with a 3D printer. That's fucking nuts.
Only one pair ever?
No. Like they made, I think for a short period of time. It was like a short running shoe. It was like specifically made for running.
Yeah.
Like it isn't like some shit you're gonna put on and just walk the mall. Cause man, I'll tell you something. When you start getting into those like heavy tech Nike running shoes, they feel really weird at first. Like the ones that I have, those Pegasus Turbos, it feels like when you first put them on and you stand straight up, it feels like you're leaning forward.
Oh, they're like shape-ups.
What do you mean?
They're like angled.
Well, to a degree, because when you run, like if you run,
yeah, they're kind of like a seesaw kind of thing.
No, at all.
Nah,
it's not a seesaw at all. Like it's not.
You don't do the thing like that.
Yeah, you don't. Like,
only the front part is like that.
Yeah, like it's more like a slant.
Yeah,
like you're slanted forward.
Yeah, it is only the front.
Like when you first put on the shoe, it feels like you're about to fall forward.
Like when you tiptoe.
Yeah, kind of like exactly. Like if you ever like haul ass, and maybe I don't know, maybe people out here don't run that fast, the listeners. But when I was little and I would run fast as fuck, I noticed that I'd practically be on my tippy toes, like while I was running, and that's how fast I'd fucking be going. And later on in life, I learned that fucking when runners run, they usually stay on their tippy toes. And if you see like track shoes that Nike makes, they're fucking track shoes. They look like slippers, first of all, but it looks like there's a straight carbon fiber shank with just the pegs, and the top of that shit looks like what the fucking Avengers wear. for fucking shoes, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, man. And yeah, I can imagine that running in that thing. It feels like running in with a fucking real stiff sock. Yeah, man. Those Nike shoes are gonna be great. And I like how they're doing that whole initiative with the recycled stuff and
Definitely, man.
and all that shit. That's why I fuck with Nike for life, baby. I just hope I can fucking get them.
Yeah, dude. Like, you don't think they'll ever mass produce these?
Nah, like come in like a full family run. Nah, not at all.
Super whack.
Yeah, Nike.
Like, hey, we'll do sustainability for a week. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, we recycle for a week.
Yeah, we're gonna make a couple thousand. Not that many.
We're saving the environment. Here's 5.
Yeah. Here, exactly.
It's not like we're gonna replace our entire shoe line with this shit.
But yeah. Here's a small run of what we could do, but
I'm telling you, man. The corporations.
the corporations are taking nations, depleting and wasting. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Don't mind us, people. We don't go off track. We still know what we were talking about. Okay, we're still talking about these fucking space hippies. But yeah, man, the shoes are made to look like they came off the moon. That's why they're called space hippies,
They do.
because they look like they come off the moon, and it's a bunch of hippies recycling, man. You know, because we gotta take care of the earth and do all those types of things, man. Because, you know, we need that. Oh my god, for a minute there, I thought my next door neighbor's dog was like a fucking crazy ass frog. What the fuck? You heard that, right?
Yeah. Nah, I knew it was Shaggy.
That's the dog's name, people. Shaggy. I don't know if the mics pick him up, but he's out there. He's a little dog. But yeah, man. The the fucking those space hippie shoes. It's like and in the designs, they're not like any other type of design.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you notice that?
Yeah, they all look like futuristic shoes.
Yeah, they don't look like a pair of Air Maxes. They don't look like a pair of Dunks. They don't look like a pair of Air Forces. You know, they just look like whatever the fuck they look like. I guess that's why they just have a number rather than an actual name, and they just all fall under the moniker of the space hippie.
Yeah.
I just wonder what the fuck they feel like, too.
Yeah, that's a big question, man. And that sucks that like they won't be available to like try on at a store or nothing.
Yeah, también, that too. But but here's the thing too. Man, I really hope I can get a pair. On StockX, they're running for $500 already.
See, like they're feeding those people.
Exactly. That's another thing too. Like, I understand people getting outraged at when Nike fucking does these things.
Like what?
Like, oh, they released a limited pair of shoes. That's why people get shot and all this other stuff. I understand people getting upset at Nike having to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But why the fuck does the public give so much importance to these sneakers? Explain to me that. Explain to me that.
Well, like, you know,
Like, I
people
get it.
want the flash, man. People want what's in. People want what's hot. El ser humano siempre quiere más, bro.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know. I guess
Like, no, like
I ain't gonna run up a
when
body for
people
a pair
said
of
that
sneakers.
shit about Jordan, like, oh, he doesn't do much for the black community. He doesn't do enough. He has a business. He should be using that to help his community. Does Versace help his community? Does fucking Rolex help? Like, no.
Exactly. Like, none of the, and not only that, but Louis Vuitton has been up
Racist.
until a couple of years ago were known to be super racist. Gucci was releasing some some racist ass slippers. You know, Versace fucking, you know, a bunch of people have been fucking known to be racist within those companies. So it's like, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's Europeans for you. You know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah,
Europeans.
and Jordan
are like
is
that.
now finally donating, like, how much was it to the community?
It's $40 million over the next 10 years.
Which is great.
No, $40 million over the next 4 years.
which is great.
Yeah, which is what, $10 million a year to black communities. At least it's not fucking, how the LAPD, the mayor in Los Angeles said, yeah, we're going to give $150 million to communities and youth and all that shit from the LAPD budget. Great. When you find out that the budget for the LAPD is $3 billion, you're kind of like, whoa. Could have made it a little bit higher there, sir. Could have done it just a wee bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Just a little bit more. Come on. You can't just...
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
Yeah. But, whatever, man. Can't be mad at all of them.
Yeah, dude. And just, I feel like maybe because he's like one of the only like black fashion moguls, like you want to see him do it, but like mentally he's not black or white. He's just fucking a machine, like I said, like Jordan.
Yeah.
Like he's just trying to win.
Yeah, man. That guy, at the end of the day, like Jeff said, he's trying to win. He's just trying to compete on every level.
And like he of all people would obviously be disconnected from like just from regular everyday like problems and like racism. Like Michael Jordan facing racism.
Well, he did say
no when he was young. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he did say that. But for how long was it? Well, he did live in North Carolina.
Well, like right now, like Michael Jordan doesn't face racism right now.
He's probably facing actually more racism now than he did after donating.
Exactly.
Than before.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Because he just like Michael Jackson, like they transcended race.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah, but
they could go anywhere. Like people all around the world know Michael Jackson and Jordan.
But Michael Jackson went both ways.
He really transcended.
Black,
he's transracial.
Two-way.
He was transracial. Bro.
He's transracial.
Yeah. Straight up, bro. Looked like a transgender.
He did. But he was transracial.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Yeah, man. But whatever, bro. It is what it is. But at least, like you said, he's donating now and he's putting in for the cause. And yeah, and also Nike pledged. Bro, racist motherfuckers in this country are really pissed off.
I love it, man. I hope they burn more Nikes.
Not only that, but like Jeff Bezos posted up a fucking picture on Instagram. Did you see that?
No.
That he received an email from a customer, from a pissed off customer, dropping M-bombs and saying a whole bunch of shit to him, you know? And he even wrote a reply. And the reply went like fucking viral. And it was crazy. Like, here you go. It's Dave. The email goes, "You're a perfect asshole. You obviously not an idiot, or you wouldn't have the financial success that you've had. I was placing an order with your company when I discovered your statement of support for Black Lives Matter. Pledging support for a bunch of worthless N-words will ruin your company. White America is sick and tired of this N-word bullshit. I canceled my order, and I know for a fact I won't be the only one. Maintain your stance and we will watch your profits decline and laugh about it. My business relationship with you is over. Fuck you in the ass, you piece of shit."
Damn, bro. I'm surprised, man.
Like,
I'm surprised Bezos got that.
Right?
Damn, like.
But here's the thing, though. Like, my G, I think what he did there is that he took that and he just put it out there.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. You know that comedian Kate Quigley?
Yeah.
She's always doing that shit on her Instagram. Like, dudes sending her dick pics. Like, she'll put them on blast. Like, every time.
They deserve it. Like, straight up.
Yeah, like, how you just gonna send a dick pic to some chick you don't know?
Yeah, not expect anything to happen. Like.
Yeah, like, what's wrong with you, motherfucker? Have some fucking class.
You think it's gonna work?
Yeah. Only time I whip out my dick is when she's already down there. I'm wanting it. Or showing signs that she's like gonna be ready for it. Like telling me with her eyes, just pull it out. But nadike. For chink, here you go, famous chick. She's gonna love this. Like, who thinks, yeah, Kate Quigley is gonna love a picture of my random dick at like 10 in the morning?
Yeah, man.
It's so fucking crazy. Like, what? Not even. It doesn't even have to be Kate Quigley. Like, what chick really wants? Unless it's like her man, and she's like, you know, who the fuck wants to see her dick in the morning?
Dick house.
Huh?
Dick house.
Dick house. Exactly. No. At the time when I wake up in the morning, I look at my dick and we're like, hey, time to go. Stay in there. You know. And I'm sure my dick thinks, if it could think, hey, don't be taking some random picture of me and sending it to some chick. Because it's not like she's going to send you a random picture back of her pussy. Like, who the fuck cares, my dude? Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, dog.
But, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it was a fun time tonight. We had some laughs. We got serious with you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the show. I feel it was a good show, Jeff. How do you feel?
Yeah, dog. It was a good one. Just some strange times, bro. I feel like every time we get on, some crazier shit happens.
Yeah, right? That's fucking insane, man. Oh, and one thing before we go. These people who are complaining about looters and the rioters and breaking the businesses and taking shit from, like, you know, small businesses and all this other shit. It's like, look, first of all, if they don't have business insurance, that's on them. You know, because I highly doubt Walmart is sitting there going, holy fuck, they destroyed our Walmart or a Target. Mm-hmm. Target's probably like, yo, we lost a bunch of shit and we have insurance for it. You know what I mean? We saw it all in the news. We know who did this. It wasn't like we didn't pay anybody to come. Like, so wait a minute. So what you're telling me is that all those people who broke into small businesses and stole and people that are getting killed are getting paid to do all of this? By who? George Soros.
Yep.
Like, my dude, who the fuck is out here believing this shit?
I definitely did not get paid to protest. I didn't see anyone in there getting paid, so.
Yeah, for real. I wish I would have gotten paid, man.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. Get paid and protest? Shit. I would have walked down that protest with a big ass blow in my mouth. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The protest was there to be serious and to remember the fallen, you know, brothers and sisters. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and so many others that have lost their lives to police brutality and to pretty much just racism, which at the end of the day, it's what, you know, is behind all of this. And if we could get over the racism in this country, it would be great again. But right now, we see how everything's being ran and where it's going to a degree. And I see a lot of people disgusted with the situation and trying to make a true change. And with that, we bid you adieu. Good night, beautiful Miami peoples and peoples in the internets. This was the Primo Suprimo podcast.